Yo, how's it going, guys? It is Camden here, and welcome back to another video here on Camden Plays. Wow, that feels good to say. I am finally back on Prodigy. It's been so long since I posted on this channel, but man, am I excited to be back here and playing Prodigy. Now, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please go down below and hit that subscribe button. Let's try to hit 30,000 subscribers here by the end of the year. And in today's video, we're going over my top 10 rarest pets in Prodigy 2022. I made a few videos like this, but I wanted to make an updated video of what I think are my top 10 rarest and best pets here in Prodigy. Now, for it to be considered on the list, it not only has to be very rare, but it has to be, in my opinion, a very good pet. So we're gonna combine those two things to make the final ranking of my top 10 rarest and best pets in all of Prodigy. But like I said, guys, if you enjoy this video, please go down below and hit that subscribe button. At 30,000 subscribers here on the channel, I'll give away an epic. Why not? I haven't been gone for a while, so you know what, at 30,000 subs on this channel, I'll give away an epic to someone who subscribes. So anyways, guys, let's head straight into this video. Alrighty, so starting off this video, let's start with number 10 on this list, and this is kind of one of those that's not really rare, but he's more good, and that's kind of why I wanted to add him onto this list. And number 10 on that list is definitely going to be this guy right here. We're going to be talking about Dragic. Now, what does Dragic have that makes him rare? Obviously, he's only level 7 on my account, but Dragic used to be one of the starter pets in Prodigy, so he was definitely one of the rarer and probably better pets that Prodigy had. Now, I'm not entirely sure if you can even get him anymore in Prodigy. He might be one of those pets that's really rare to find, and you kind of have to look around to get him. But anyway, I think he's one of the really rare pets. I almost never see anyone use him in Prodigy. But on top of that, he's just a really good pet when he's when he's a high level. Obviously, I only have him at level 7, so he's probably not the best in my case. But however, he is a very good pet when you take him up at the very top and basically, make him as stacked as he can be. So I had to include him on this list at number 10. I think it's a fair spot, and that's where I'm going to keep him on this list. Now, number 9 on my list is going to be Hotpot. Now, Hotpot is probably not as rare as Dragic, but where does it make up for that? It is an insanely good pet. It's one of the best and premier fire pets in all of Prodigy. I mean, seriously, let's just look at this guy. Let's look at the stats. 8,274 hearts, fire element. He has 3 range spells. All of them are 4 stars, and he has 3 different types of spells: fire, storm, and water, guys. So, he probably isn't the rarest pet in the entire game. A lot of you guys might even have him, but he makes up for being extremely good and definitely one of the best fire pets in the entire game. Now, kind of a similar pet I'm gonna put at number 8 is Mimic. I kind of think as Mimic of the water version as Hotpot. Now, if we go to his spells, he definitely has more spells that I actually need to unlock, so he is better than what he even seems like right now. But already, only at level 70, he has 9,125 hearts. He is a water pet. He's semi-rare to find. I really don't see him too often. You kind of got to look around for this guy. But as you can see, already his first 2 spells are both 3 stars and very good water spells. So he's definitely one of the best pets in the entire game. You can't really argue with that. Is he extremely rare? Probably no. But if you take that with the fact that he is a very good pet, I think that number 8 is probably a very good spot for him. Now, number 7 on this list is gonna surprise a few people, right? It might surprise a few people because I'm putting Luma. Now, you may be thinking, wait, Luma's an epic. How is it not higher up? Well, Luma is definitely one of the rarest pets in the entire game. Obviously, it's an epic. You literally can't even get it anymore in Prodigy. But I've never thought that she was the best epic that there is in the game, right? Obviously, she's very good. She's an epic, but I've always thought there's been other epics that almost overshadow her, which is, why I'm putting her at number 7 on this list. But it's still a very good spot on the list. She's still number 7. I still think she's really good, and I do use her time to time, when I'm having fun and stuff like that. So she takes the number 7 spot. Number 6 on this list is someone in a very similar situation. I'm putting Titus on that list. Now, Titus is also, of course, another epic dragon, so so very, very rare in Prodigy, but I always kind of thought he wasn't necessarily the best epic that there was. He always kind of fell under the radar. Now, he's obviously very good. You know, his spells aren't the best, but I think I should probably level him up to give him a few more better spells. Now, of course, yeah, I only have him at level 26, so his hearts and all that type of stuff can really improve. He is very rare, but he's just not as good as some of the other epics and stuff like that, which is why he's getting a number 6 spot, which is still very good. But yeah, he definitely deserves a number 6 spot on the list. He's still a very good pet. Just compared to some other epics, he's not the best. Now, moving on to number 5. Here is where we get into the really good Prodigy pets. We're talking about the best and super rare pets. And of course, we gotta give that nod to pterosaur. Now, pterosaur would probably be number 1 on this list if we weren't taking into account the fact that rarity does play a factor. Now, pterosaur is literally one of the rarest pets. Don't get that wrong. I'm pretty sure to get this guy, you have to spend a ton of coins, like literally a ton of coins to even get this guy. And literally any Prodigy legend would tell you that this is probably the best, one of the best fire pets, like if not the best fire pet in the entire game. Now, it's only getting a level 5 spot because there are some epics in Prodigy, I'd say, that are rarer and at full strength could possibly be a little bit better. However, if you're not taking epics into the equation, pterosaur is probably the best pet in all of Prodigy. But moving on to number 4 on this list, I gotta give it to Eclipse. Eclipse is one of my favorite epics in all of Prodigy. A really rare pet. I'm pretty sure it was one of the first dragons to actually sell out because people just wanted this guy so badly. Taking a look at his stats, he has a bunch of spells. I still have to unlock his last one, which I'm pretty sure is very good. He is a storm type, so he's not, you know, similar to some of the other epics, but he does have a very good arsenal of spells that he has, and he's just one of those pets you can kind of count on. He's a very good pet. He also looks super ferocious, can kind of intimidate your teammates and stuff like that, so I definitely had to put him on this list at number 4. He definitely deserves that spot. Now, number 3 on this list, we gotta go back to the OG epics. Right now, this is one of the 2 OG epics that I actually have, and this is Magma-Shift. Now, Magma-Shift is a little bit rarer than some of the dragons just because it was actually released sooner and sold out faster, and there was actually less of them, I'm pretty sure. Therefore, it makes it a little bit rare. Now, is he better than Eclipse? That's kind of up for your own opinion, and you know, yeah, do you guys think Magma-Shift is better than Eclipse? Let me know down below in the comments. But I do think Magma-Shift is more rare than Eclipse, and it's kind of a toss-up on who's better in terms of skill, so I had to give the nod to Magma-Shift here. Also, I just have a little bit of bias because Magma-Shift was the first epic that I actually ever got, so I just had to put him down on this list at number 3. Now, number 2 on the list is going to Big Hex. Now, normally Big Hex would actually be number 1 and probably number 1 on anyone's list because it is not only one of the best epics in the entire game, but it is literally one of the most rare. Like, this was literally the first epic to ever come out years and years ago. Now, the reason it's getting the number 2 spot is because they kind of re-released this pet. They re-released a few epics where you can pick one of the epics, and I happen to pick Big Hex. So for me personally, it lost a little bit of its rarity because they almost kind of re-released it, but I had to put it at number 2 just because at one point this literally was the hardest ever pet to get in Prodigy. You literally had to pay for this pet. That's how rare it is. And so yeah, that's why I had to put this guy at number 2 on my list, which leads me to number 1. Most of you guys already probably know who this is. Of course, it's Char, guys. This was the most expensive epic that they ever released. It was probably the fastest sold out epic that they ever released. It's fire and ice. It's one of the biggest epic dragons in all of Prodigy, and it is my favorite epic in all in Prodigy, which is why I just had to put this guy at number 1. Let me know down below if you guys agree with this opinion, but I just had to put him in this spot. Comment down below who guys your top favorite, and make sure to go down below, hit that subscribe button because I am back, guys. New uploads are coming very soon. But anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.